We not being together to be a family and to be married and all of these things and have kids and stay as a union together. What the fuck am I fucking you for? What's good, you guys? Your boy Deal to the MO back at it like a crack at it with these mathematics stuff, fabric, so I do cause steady. And we here. What another reaction, man. This is something a little different. You heard? Shout out to the daily wrap up crew. They're talking to the brother Rizza Islam. Salute to the FRY God, you feel me? The Islam brother, you heard? You feel me? I love Rizza Islam because he be speaking facts. Remember we're doing the 19 virus. Like, remember doing that shit, he was getting banned from all social media platforms telling people, yo, this is killing people. Respectfully. If you don't know, about Rizza Islam, you're about to know. Yeah, I heard me. But in this video, he's talking about the war on black masculinity. Feel me? Which is, you see Lil Uzi Vert weirdo ass. You see Lil Nas X weirdo ass. You see Drake painting his nails and niggas, whatever. Like, you feel me? Other people in my chat, I mean my chat, DK, and my comments and my subscriber base who know there's a war on masculinity in general. Look at all the people they promoting and to the forefront. Niggas is weirdos. Like really weirdos. But anyway, if you fuck with the content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to react and or review one of your videos, put it in the comment section or hit up my TikTok. Alright. Let's get into this. Shout out to the wrap up crew, man. Let's go.
Talking about this attack on masculinity that's going on, right? You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
And I also do want you to break down, because I've had several conversations with different people about how black men were taken out of the home and how that whole concept goes. So let's start with the.
Sorry. If you want to see the full video without me interrupting it, the link will be in the description. That's for all the videos, but that's not music videos. Sorry.
No, the attack on masculinity. What's your thoughts on that going on in today's?
It exists, it's real, and you always destroy the security soldier base, the defense you remove when you want to go in and take control of a society.
Facts.
You remove the security, you remove those who are going to be able to stand up, defend, fight back, prevent you from going in and taking control of the minds and the bodies of men, women, and children. That's how a military maneuver is done. So you always find the weak points. You find the soldier falling asleep. This goes back to biblical days. The ones who fell asleep on Jesus, the ones who fell asleep, Prophet Muhammad, the ones who fell asleep. It's always the ones who don't have that discipline all the way down, who are not dedicated to the mission, who don't really see or even believe that evil exists. You got some people today who are like, oh my God, here you go talking that stuff. And it's like, you want to slap somebody. Because like, you might want to wake the hell up to realize that this system is not dead. It is very much alive.
Facts.
If you don't wake the hell up to realize that, then guess what? It's going to perpetuate and it's going to get worse. Just because you ain't seeing all the evil in front of your face doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Facts. The system is alive and well. The system is alive and well. And if other cats don't get that, they can't survive the smell. You heard? Shout out to Joe Boy. Like, you feel me? The system is alive and well. It's working properly. People say, oh, the system is broke. Da, da, da. No, nigga, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how they put it in. They put it in motion on purpose. They sit here and take the man out the household. You feel me? Now, of course, this happens in black households the most. They take the man from the household. They tell the woman, hey, the man is not there. We could give you public assistance, or we could put you on Section 8. And then only if you do work, you only gotta pay $200-300 a month. Feel me? You don't need the man in the household. But if you look at statistics, when a son and or daughter is raised in a single mother household, what's the statistics of them being successful? Very low. One. Two, if they are in low income neighborhoods, which is quote unquote the hood, the son growing up in the hood from a single mother, there's a good chance that that person is gonna be in the streets, running around doing the nonsense. You feel me? As a person who can, shout out to my mother, I love her to death. You feel me? She couldn't control certain actions I was doing outside because I knew that when I come home, I'm getting yelled at by a woman. Respectfully. Like, you feel me? If I had my father there, feel me? We ain't gonna talk about my father. I know my father, so don't put no jokes in there. I know my pops. I know my pops. Right? Like, you feel me? But if he was in the household, I would have thought twice about going outside doing the stupid shit I was doing. I would have thought twice of talking back to my mom. I would have thought twice on a lot of shit I would have been taught. Well, if I had a good father in the home. Let me speak on that aspect. If I had a good father in the home who was disciplined, who don't play none of that no nonsense bullshit, none of that shit I was doing outside would have rocked. Respectfully. You feel me? But I knew I didn't have that type of guidance or that type of guidance going on in my household. So I knew I could do what the fuck I want. Cause what my mom gonna do? What, she gonna call the cops on me? Like, you feel me? And that's the mindset when I was a child. Like, you feel me? Now that I'm older, that's why when I be talking to women now, I'm like, yo, I'm not sitting here sleeping with you. For what? For what? If we not being together to be a family and to be married and all of these things and have kids and stay as a union together, what the fuck am I fucking you for? Respectfully.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting.
I'm one of them men. You feel me? I had to develop into that. Feel me? I probably developed into when I was 26, 27 years old, where I'm like, nah, I ain't just fucking these women out here. That's corny. I did that already. Respectfully. What does that do for me besides give me an ego? My goal is a wife and kids and a solid foundation. You heard? Like, you feel me? So I know me spreading myself thin by running around in the streets, doing nonsense in the streets with these women. I know that's fucking up my future. I'm draining my energy. People don't understand sex is a spiritual thing more than it is a physical. But we ain't sorry. I'll be getting into a whole different bag. Shout out to Rizza. Shout out to Daily Backup Crew.
Right.
So the removal of the man had to happen because in every single war, you must remove the soldier defense base.
Facts.
Are there women who can protect themselves? Sure.
I
but
cook
they
them in
shouldn't
balls
have
too.
to.
Mm-hmm.
You're too valuable. We cannot carry a child. The nation doesn't come from the man, it comes from the woman. We carry the
Facts.
seed, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But where is it housed? The workshop of God is in the womb of the woman. So that means she is so much more valuable that she has to be protected. That womb got to be protected because the future of our existence is in her.
Facts.
Now, if that don't make you say, you know what, hold up. I need to take this a little more serious. She may be a little difficult to deal with every now and then. I get it, but this is the future of our existence as a people, bro.
Facts.
You would never
Facts.
convince a Chinese man to attack his own women and generalize their own women. They would look at you like you're crazy because they know what it feels like to have a military move conducted on them. And aware of it and refuse to let it happen again. The Jews say never again. Why are we not saying never again?
Talk, brother. What are we talking about? Never again, son. What are we talking about? Feel me? Think about the situation with the women that's going on right now. I'm not talking particularly for the black women. Let's talk about black women because I'm a black man, right? If you see what's on social media, because a lot of black women don't act like this 1%, not even 1%, 0.5% of the black women you see on social media acting out, BBLs and all that shit, that's 0.5% of the black population. Most black women don't act like that, right? But those people and those women is getting promoted because they want the masses to believe that black women ain't shit. And then if they get the other side of the 0.51% of the black men that's promoted in the music, talking about selling drugs, fuck these bitches and all this other dumb shit, those is the 0.5 to 1% of black men, and then the world sees that 0.5 to 1% and think that's how black men and women are. Feel me? But if the other 99% of black men and women start saying, yo, sit the fuck down. Fuck is you doing? What you doing? Why you doing that? Fuck is you talking about? We ain't listening to that bullshit ass sexy rap. We ain't listening to none of that shit. It's about black empowerment over here. EPM deep, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? We start getting in that bag and really be on our shit. Like, we ain't supporting none of that stupid shit. We're not shaking our ass to that shit. We ain't listening to that shit. We ain't promoting none of that shit. For me personally, I don't listen to none of that shit. Respectfully, I used to listen to a lot of Jadakiss. Jadakiss is my top 5. He never changed his style up. He still talking about selling drugs. Now he's talking about selling drugs, cutting it with fentanyl. Why would you do that, sir? Why you keep him on that bullshit, sir? Feel me? Because it get you a bag? Fuck you talking about? Fuck a bag, motherfucker. Work on your fucking people, son. You heard? Your message... When I watch these videos, son, I get in a whole different bag, son. Now, this is me reacting to it. Now imagine me just by myself to it. When I don't have a filter in my brain, when I'm just keep going. Anyway, let's go. Shout out to Rizza. He talking his shit.
Participating in our own destruction. So again, they had to remove the man from the home, remove the man from the culture, remove the man from God. Because if you fear God, you're not going to bow down to no system like this.
Facts.
There is no such thing as a system that can break me because I have a relationship with God. every one of us that we get that connection to God, whatever you want to call it, him, her, the universe, whatever makes you comfortable, cool. But get that so that your fear can be removed from you so that you can stand up and change the condition. Because this system, again, is benefiting from us not having our stuff together on a defensive.
Facts.
That's my main thing that I'm looking at. And again, you should really take note of what happens in other societies. Our sisters get attacked, we not fighting back. What are we doing?
Yeah.
No, seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Your
That's a
black
fact.
woman getting attacked, and you recording in 4K. You're not using your 4 limbs, so your 6, these elbows, these fists, these knees, and these feet, but you recording it.
Facts.
Look, y'all can't believe this, man.
World star, like,
Well, man,
like,
like, come on.
Yeah,
Bunch of
that's a
bitches.
fact.
And then you want other people to respect us?
Yeah,
I'm not respecting nobody who disrespects themselves. I can't respect you as a people. Look at you.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Again, and mind you, the enemy helped us to get to this condition. That's a fact.
Oh my God.
But now
24 hours later.
the enemy helped us to get to this condition. That's a fact. But now we are perpetuating it.
All right.
That's my only. Now we got to hand it. I can't just point at the white man no more. I can't just point.
Facts. I've been stopped doing that shit. You feel me? Once I understand I'm in control of my own destiny, I can't sit here and say, "Oh, it's the white man. The reason I'm not with hey, master. The reason." The reason I'm not where I want to be is because of the white man. Shut the fuck up. Grow some balls, nigga. The reason you not want to be where you want to be in life is because of you, stupid. Get the fuck up and get off your fucking back, bitch. Sorry. Like, I get in my bag because I be hating talking to people, especially my brothers and sisters. I love y'all. This is all love. You feel me? It's harsh reality, though. Is if you not where you want to be in life, stay consistent and keep going. If you're not where you want to be in life, you can't sit here and be like, the only reason I'm not here is because the white man got his foot on our necks. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Feel me? Yes, there's certain traps that the system has put in place to get us away from success. Certain traps. But it's not gonna stop me from where the fuck I wanna be, motherfucker. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm bigger than the system, nigga. I got God with me. What are you talking about? What's the human system to God, nigga? This the universe in question, nigga. Fucking talking about this is man. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Rizza. He talking this shit. This is only 3 minutes in. And I'm wilding.
At the system, we are smart enough to know.
True.
We know this, bro. Like, we know this.
Mhm.
You can't let somebody walk up in here and just do whatever they want to do. It can't be like that. But if enough videos go out where that happens and we don't do nothing about it, you know what that does to the mind?
You gotta keep
It lets the
going.
enemy know, oh, they don't give a damn about themselves. They don't care about their women. They don't care about their children. Why is
Facts.
it that I went to Texas a couple weeks ago when I spoke at an event, and then the week before that I was in a documentary premiere? Bro, I got at least 12 Amber Alerts in one day in Dallas, Texas.
That's crazy.
What the hell is going on? No, I mean, like, really?
Yeah.
I don't have no children yet. How do you not feel this? I don't understand. I don't get this. How do you allow your children to be just kidnapped and abducted and nobody does nothing? Because they don't have enough examples of people being checked for kidnapping children.
Facts.
Checked for abusing women. You see enough videos of that going up, it's gonna stop happening.
Yeah.
No, I mean, really. It's gonna stop
Respectfully.
happening.
When you say it's a difference, like hypothetically, if a Asian person, something happened in New York,
Mhm.
if it go back all the way to, they willing to come over here and shut you down.
That's fact.
It's a difference for,
Facts. Shout out to the Asians, bro.
we tend to ignore or put the camera up, which is still stupid. I'm not, but we don't have that big force that's saying, hey, if you fuck with our people, something's gonna happen. You get what I'm saying?
We did have that. Remember when this doing what's the brother Elijah Muhammad? Right, rest in peace to that brother. My brother Elijah Muhammad, when he had that well, I think it's Farrakhan. My fault. During the 80s, 90s, I could get my people in the leadership fucked up, but it's Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan when, especially in New York, this is the New York thing. The FOI, Fruit of Islam. Most of them people was dudes from jail, dudes who just came home and they found God. Feel me? Most of them is 6-something, yak like this. You feel me? Forces to be reckoned with, took martial arts and all that shit. You feel me? So when shit used to go down in the hood, Feel me? Like, let's say like an Asian shop owner disrespected a black man. Oh, not black man. Sorry, a black woman in the store. That black woman went, talked to the people. Those people talked to other people. A march of FOI plus the neighborhood came right to that store and shut that whole shit down. Whatever that Asian dude, he never came outside until like late night after the cops came and all that shit. He went closed up, but he never came back over here. That's what the fuck we need. In all our communities, when we sit here, we talk about we love black women and black, and we want to protect our kids and all that shit. But when shit like this happens in our neighborhood, like even in New York, right? The Arab dudes in the corner store. Some of these dudes who grew up around the Arab dudes, they be letting them say nigga and all that shit. I don't rock with none of that shit, respectfully. You feel me? Like, I don't fuck with you like that, fam. Don't play with me like, don't disrespect me like that. Feel me? You don't wanna fuck with us like that. Cause like, you wanna get into the history of the Arabs and the, ain't gonna get into that bag. But we really need to do that. We really need to start doing that shit, respectfully. Going like, word? They did who? Who did what? What? Word? Even in our own community, when we know this black dude is beating on his black wife. Oh, word? He did that to who? Right to the door. Like, yo, fam, you gotta come outside. 20 deep. Like, you gotta come outside. We don't do that over here. Feel me? If you ever put your hands on this woman again, it's up. I bet you that motherfucker stop. Like, you feel me? Because the next knock gonna come with a boom boom after that. Or a bunch of fists and Tims, nigga. But he's talking. He's right.
And so we're on our own. We're on this island on our own.
And you're referring to a nation, state, a country to come in to back us up. And I hear you on that. I definitely hear you on that because that is a part of, again, the situation dealing with slavery and the removal of our name, our language, our culture, our religion, our history, you know, it cutting us off. It definitely deals with that. However, some of y'all from Brooklyn, right, and other parts of New York, you know who gonna get active if something goes down. The problem is we get active for the wrong reasons.
True. Facts.
For the wrong things.
Facts.
We get active because of something that's not as important, but we made it more important than the security of our people. I can be honest and tell you this. If somebody were to bust in this room right now, I'm not going to say, why the hell ain't Ghana coming helping us?
Right.
Why Nigeria ain't helping to shut this damn stuff down? How many black folks live in Brooklyn?
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? How many? First of all, you have boroughs. For you to be able to say that. Okay, these are like colonies, right? Of chunks of black folk.
Facts.
All go through the same stuff. Maybe worse over here, Yonkers. Maybe have a little something different than Staten Island. Okay, whatever.
We too busy fighting amongst ourselves.
Come on, man.
Facts.
If you want to be,
We got the manpower.
We
We
definitely
lack
got the
the organization
manpower.
and the love for one another.
Facts.
Because
Ain't
of
lying.
situations we've all been in. Like you were talking about the trauma. This trauma that we have is so thick.
So, and it's
It
so
clouds
deep,
our
son.
ability to be in present time. Too many of us are stuck mentally in the argument we had with our wife, argument we had with our baby moms, argument we had with this situation we had with the police over here, situation we had over here. We lost our money, lost a job. Just we're stuck in the past mentally, so we can't focus present time and handle situations because we're so stuck.
Yeah.
We don't eat the proper food, so our nutrition is causing our mental to be way off. We on edge.
Facts. 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 Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you guys, right? I'm not even gonna put my picture up. I'm about to expose myself, but I'm 200 right now, right? I used to be 170, 160. Went through depression. I don't make it as an excuse. I'm just telling you what's the situation. I was eating good. I had just eating fruits, vegetables. I have one big meal a day. You feel me? Like, through the whole day I'm working out, fasting and shit. And then one meal a day I'm eating some chicken breast with some rice and broccoli and all that shit, whatever. Consistently, I had some salmon or something. Right? Went through depression, started eating sweets, lost a tooth. You feel me? Dumb shit. And then it's hard to kick, right? But now, let me backtrack. In 2023, I was 250 pounds, son. 250. That's when I was like, nah, something gotta give, right? Right now, in 2024, I am 200. I dropped 50 of them things. In high school, I was 250. By the end of that summer, I was 180, 190. Because you know what I did? I got the fuck up, realized I don't want to be like this no more, and did what the fuck I had to do. Right? Now, when I be trying to tell my brothers and sisters that A lot of the soul food that we love, the macaroni and cheese, the chitlins, I don't eat that shit. But macaroni and cheese, the chitlins, the fried foods and all that shit, that's some slave food that just we only ate it because that's all they gave us during that era. There's no reason for us to be sitting here getting this money, making this money, doing what we doing, living our lives and not eating properly. Right? Me personally, I intermittent fast. I don't eat until like 11, 12 o'clock. And I probably, when I start off eating, I'm eating some fruit, mango or some shit. I mean, now, do I slip? And sometimes, like, damn, let me go get a donut or something. Oh, let me get it. I just had some fried chicken. Like, of course, you slip. You feel me? But if you catch on that you slipping, get back on your shit. Feel me? But if you tell that to a brother or sister, just people in general, but that the way you eating controls the way you think. Oh, you don't know what you talking about. I love my sloppy Joe. I love my fried chicken. You can't tell me nothing. I love my grandmama's macaroni. Your grandmother got no foot, nigga.
That's funny.
It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny, but it's facts. Your grandmother been eating the same shit. She got one foot. You feel me? Diabetes took that foot, the other foot. You feel me? She got no teeth, and she's 60. But oh, my grandmama, no, nigga, yeah, my grandmother was eating bad. And us as the new generation, well, I'm not new generation, this is another generation after me. New generation that learn better, we try to teach them and do better. They don't listen. Feel me? We gotta stop being on our bullshit. We sit here always complaining, oh, there's no healthy foods in our neighborhoods. Well, I can't speak for everywhere else. In New York City, bro, there's like I live in the Bronx. I could go right to Hunts Point right here, Hunts Point fruit market, and get some real good fruits for the low. It's right here. Like you go, but we don't do that. Let's go up the block and go to Kennedy Fried Chicken. Let's go to fucking Popeyes instead of going get some fucking mangoes and pineapples. Or we could go to the Black Sea Brothers. Go to the Black Sea Brothers in Harlem. They sell like big ass watermelons for $20, $25. Seeded, healthy for the heart, all that. 97% water. But no, let's spend $25 instead of spending $25 on that watermelon. Let's go spend $25 on fucking Popeyes. Rat meat, nigga. Like we don't like. Anyway, let's go.
Edge all the time. We around bricks. We don't get around nature no more.
Facts.
That's why the Midwest, y'all some of the toughest folk because y'all pissed off all the time. Like you're around a lot of this.
Yeah.
They boxing you in.
And
right?
New York
The bricks boxing you in. And in the projects, that's why it's called a project. Because they're experimenting to see how animalistic can they make you to where you eat each other.
Facts.
It's a controlled circumstance, and it happens in Compton. It happens.
That's what they did to the Jews. Remember, they had them in the projects before they put them in the containment camps. Put them in the projects. It was project buildings, like in New York City. I'm gonna put a picture here. Projects, nigga. Remember, I was telling my cousin the other day. For me, he still live in the hood and all that shit. He a good dude, so I'm not gonna sit here and downplay him. But he live in the hood. Feel me? When I walk in this motherfucker, energy go down. Why? Why? Because the projects have a frequency of death and despair. When you walk out of that shit and you a couple blocks away, whew, like a weight off your shoulders. Feel me? Now people who not from New York or not from the hood don't be understanding. Damn, why they so wild? Why they so wild? Think about it, bro. Like I just talked about earlier, single parent households. Then you would grow up in this environment where everybody hate each other and they beefing secretly, doing a little sucker shit behind the back. Sometimes the household not even getting food in it, so now you gotta go. You see your man's he getting his bread off of selling drugs, so now you think that's now. You 9, 10 years old, that's the only way you can eat. So you go to your man's, you go get some older dude, you go get some drugs from him, you start selling. Now you in the game. You don't even notice you knee deep in the game until you like 19, 20 years old. Being back to juvie, back and forth, probably getting on drugs. Now guns get involved at 15, 14, 15. Now it's earlier, but when I was growing up, 14, 15 is when guns start getting involved. So it's no more one of these. No more one-on-ones. You start getting busy, nigga pull out on you. It's over. He better lucky be happy he pump fake or he got nothing in there. He's scary. Like you feel me? When you grow up in those type of environments, it change you. Feel me? That's why I was telling people who from the hood, especially in New York, go down south, bro. I remember my cousin first time going down south. He was calling me. I was down south at the time. He was calling me. I think I was running around doing. I was in Atlanta. I was doing mad shit. Feel me? So I couldn't meet up with him at the time. He was telling me like, yo, cuzzo, I left the hood, bro. It's so different. They so nice out here. People smiling at me. It's a feel me? People don't be understanding how deep that hood should get, especially in New York, son. You feel me? When you leave and go to different neighborhoods and start seeing how people supposed to be acting, it changes your whole perspective, son. Respectfully. Like, feel me? I don't know how I be getting on these topics, but shout out to Rizza, man.
It's in Watts. It happens in Long Beach. It happens in Philly. It happens over here.
Yep.
It's the same thing. We have to break out of that.
What do you expect when you got damn near 1,000 people in one building?
Come on,
Son,
man.
Ain't no room to breathe.
Right
ain't
on
no
top
room
of each other.
Literally like
nothing
rats.
but eruption.
I think we gotta, like you said too, we have to get back to community. We got to get back to the nuclear family.
Come on, man.
Because, speaking on the trauma, there's been instances in New York, you know what I mean, where a black man has stepped in to protect a woman, and he lost his life, or he ended up in the hospital because she said, "Oh, mind your business." Like, so there is that fear of, man, I don't know this woman, but if I step in, there could be harm to myself. Like, this is not a woman. This is not my family. This is not my sister, my cousin. Like, you know what I mean?
Like
so
that.
we do got to get back to community and back to the nuclear families.
Let me respond to that, because that definitely does happen, but that happens in the minority. The majority
it's not a big
of situations are brothers standing up, sisters standing up for each other, brothers standing up for sisters, sisters standing up for brothers, elders, grandparents, a lot of them standing up for each other. Okay, and situations are being handled and resolved. Those videos are not posted enough.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
The problem is we keep watching ourselves losing.
Right.
On the internet. Psychologically.
And it's done on purpose. The algorithm is set up for that. Respectfully.
I'm programmed to believe that if I do the right thing, I'm going to lose. I mean, I know that sister, but she probably thinking I'm trying to get at her. I'm trying to do this. No, I really just saw this dude smack you. I don't know what the situation is, but clearly he didn't have to do that to you. I just wanted to make sure you was okay. And she may be turning up because, again, where she is mentally. And vice versa. Same thing with us as brothers. Sometimes we want to help each other, but we don't know. Dude gonna try to come at me like, bro, the energy is from him. He smacked you. What you, hey? And he, no, you with him. I know you with him. It's a lot of it's a lot of issues that we deal with, and we have to be wise with it, of course. Be smart. Don't just run out there and Black Superman. Superman was black anyway.
I heard you.
Right? But so we have to be wise about it. But I know for a fact, if we promote more of us winning, more of us standing up, doing what's right, and us surviving after, and us actually coming together and some conflict resolution was handled and we resolved some issues, more of those videos going up will inspire more of us to get involved in it.
Right. You know why I don't see that happen so easily? Only because I remember growing up in a community where you knew your neighbor's name.
Yeah.
Or if you was doing some fucked up shit, Miss Jenkins, Miss Johnson is going to come
down here
and yank your ass up. Now it's to the point, I mean, I don't know if it's because, we're having a lot of teenage parents where the narrative is switched where you got to mind your fucking business or that's my motherfucking kid. You hear a lot of that. But we don't know our neighbor's name. I mean, I didn't live on the same blocks. Everybody got to stay in their section. And I do think that we need to get back to the point where the community we're helping raising each other's child.
Yes. And I man, that's beautifully said, bro. Because again, we take out our trauma from certain situations out on everybody else. If I had an issue with this person here, y'all are not her. And I have to realize that.
Facts.
If I had a situation with this brother over here, y'all are not him. And I have to realize that, admit it, and stand up and say, hold on, man. I love my people, bro. My people didn't do this to me. Certain individuals did. We gotta separate it. That way it will help us to go next door. Hey, I'm over here if y'all need this or that. I may not be able to do too much, but if you need this, I got you. All right, just want to let you know. Y'all got the children right there. I don't mind watching them outside if they playing for an hour. If you got to go, I get it. I'm here. That stuff has to come back into the picture. We have a lot of issues going on in our community. We have a lot of rape, molestation. We have all that going on. We have a lot of things we can't trust. We got people taking money from people. We got people robbing people. We got all that stuff happening.
Facts.
But then again, we got a lot of it that's not.
Right.
That's true.
You got a lot of people there's people you can trust. You can name at least 1 or 2 people in your life that you can trust.
Yeah.
Who a brother or a sister. You're like, I know I could trust this person. Okay, so if that exists, then clearly more must exist. We just have to promote that idea a lot more and stop making it seem as though it's so difficult. It takes work, but it's not as difficult as we make it out to seem. We just want this fast food version, like you were saying. We want it fast and quick. Bro, it took years for them to break us. It's gonna take years for us to repair.
Right.
But if we put that foot forward, we start doing it, man. Trust me, you'll see it, because I'm watching some artists now who are coming out saying, look, I ain't even interested in blah, blah, blah right now. I'm not interested in pushing that nonsense that y'all pushing. I ain't trying to be like that.
Facts.
See, so
Shout out
we're
to J.
breaking out
Cole.
of this stuff.
Yeah.
We're breaking out of it. We just have to
Even
promote
Lil Durk
that more,
switched up.
put that image up, because the image is what controls the narrative. It controls the behavior. Put more of those images up, and I guarantee you, bro, it's going to change the condition.
So
My son Rizza Islam, son. Y'all go watch. Y'all go check him out, son. Rizza Islam be talking that shit, and then he got banned from social media for a reason, son. And now, don't get me wrong. Of course, he talking more about black empowerment because he is fruit of Islam, and of course he's a brother. But he be talking about how the government be fucking up everybody. So y'all go check him out, son. And shout out to the Daily Rap crew as well for this video, man. But anyway. We did to the deal to the MO. Remember, check your motherfucking piece. Don't nobody tell you can't do what the fuck you want to do out here. Be the best version of you. You can be. Protect these kids. Protect some of this bum ass virus. And always remember, the government is your boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. Yeah, man. You out of here.